Alright guys, Dokkan time, and today we are going to be fighting the Supreme Spectacle Magnificent Madness Blue Zone Battle stage 3, 4 numbers. What number was it? I think it was like 4. We're on 3. We only have 3 stages. Whatever, it's first the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. So there is a mission specifically to fight this fool with all extreme class types, and I'm just gonna throw some GT bosses at this guy, so let's just go right in. So if nobody knows, you can lower the attack of this guy. You can lower the attack of this Goku. The only thing is that you can't seal, stun, or do any of that fun stuff there. You can't lower his defense or nothing like that. None of that is doable. But you can definitely lower his attack. So the fun thing about virtually every single Shadow Dragon and a very large portion of GT bosses is that every single one of them kind of likes to lower the enemy's attack and defense for no significantly good reason other than just because. And currently, with just both of the Omegas on the bloody rotation, it's 50% freaking attack minus, and then the physical Omega lowers his attack even further. So, I mean, really, he can't hurt us. Like, he can't hurt us, man. There's no hurting us. I finally have a use for this bloody Omega. I'm so happy that I have a use for this guy. I got him, like, I got stupidly lucky and pulled him when he came out on Global. And I'm just so happy that I finally have a use for him. So the only problem, with this fight is, it is painstakingly long. So, I mean, it's gonna take you a while to get through this. Now, honestly, you don't need your own LR Omega. I don't think it is required, because if you just have the normal physical Omega, he also lowers the attack by like 25% or so, or some numbers in there. There's numbers in there. And then you got these double babies. If you have the babies, they can also lower attack. The freaking, oddly enough, the Battlefield LR Omega there lowers attack as well. I mean, this could take a while. But you can get it done. You can solidly get it done, because you can just lower his attack down to infinity, or he can potentially one-shot you right there. Or he can potentially almost one-shot you right there. Probably, just FYI, maybe you should have a Omega on each rotation. It looks like Goku pretty much supers in slot 1 every time, so just be very aware who you put in slot 1. Also, the LR Intelligence Shadow Dragons is terrible. They are just straight up terrible. Wow, we have no links going off. What does his active even do? Can be active when the enemy is in attack down defense, so starting from the third. Greatly raises attack turn, causes ultimate damage, and lowers attack and defense by 30% again. Jesus. We're just gonna float you off. It's just funny to me because I've almost never used this bull. I don't care to use him at all. There's just not really any reason to use him at all. There really isn't. I wish there was a reason to use Shadow Dragons in general, but there's just really not. I'm not worried. Yeah, you see, when we have like a full rotation, or even just at least two Omega's Sins on there, we're lowering enough attack and defense. The problem comes around when, you know, certain units that are weaker than others that you can't really fix. You know, like the LR Shadow Dragons are pretty rough. Like, they just do not have, they're just not it, man. I mean, they survive normals, but if they get hit by a super attack, we're probably done. So as per usual, when you lower a boss's attack, you can only lower it a certain amount for a certain amount of time. So you want to keep the stacks of lowering attack consistent. That is what you want to aim for. Now, I don't remember if this mission requires you to do it with no items, so using items can very much definitely make this easier for you. Oh, this is just gonna take even longer now. It's just gonna take even longer now. I hate giant forms. Other than Orange Piccolo, I genuinely pretty much hate giant forms. Giant forms never do enough damage. Yes, they're a free turn of tanking. But other than that, I feel like they're just a huge waste. Wasted potential. Anyways. Yeah, you have to keep the lowering of attack consistent. And the problem I have with this freaking baby is that I think he's wasting one of our turns. I'm not really sure how status effects go with giant forms here. Hold on, let me see something here. It just says it in attack down stats. It doesn't say how many stacks there are of that. I am genuinely curious what happens to the attack and defense lowering stat. If anybody knows, please comment it. If you know what happens with the attack and defense lowering statistics when a unit goes into a giant form, like, am I losing attack down stacks right now because I went into giant form? Because if so, this is a very bad idea of what I just did. I shouldn't have brought baby if that was the case. I just brought baby because I was like, hey, he's good against pure Saiyans. He still lowers attack. It should be fine, right? But right now I'm looking at KAIOKEN Blue Goku's freaking attack, and his fist is got a positive arrow up there, which is bad for me. So I'm a little worried. All right. Either way, we seem to be fine here. We do have a chance to revive as well, which is good and bad at the same time, because it's bad because this is my Omega. My Omega is only 55%. Obviously, I'm not going to spend freaking a crazy amount of stones on Omega, and I would never suggest anyone put stones into Omega. So, oh, did we recover too much health? I think we recovered too much health. That's unfortunate. So if we do die here, we're dead. The point is, this is possible. You can just keep lowering attack and lowering attack and lowering attack and lowering attack. It is possible. It is something that can be done. I'm just a little afraid right now because of the baby rotation. Babies, unless they're just... Yeah, I'm afraid of this baby right here. Like, if he gets hit with a super, it doesn't matter how much we lower his attack. I think we'd be just doomed. Yeah, and he's got guaranteed hit, which you can get rid of with a domain, but... Okay. Links, regardless of links here, I want to make sure that, that we actually go ahead and keep these two on rotation. So, like I said, you want to keep at least 2 Omegas on each rotation if potentially possible, just because both of them together are reducing Goku's attack by like 50%, by just existing. On this rotation alone, I think we're lowering Goku's attack by like 60%. A good number. But I think the problem is like he keeps increasing his attack also. Every time he supers, he increases his attack back up. We're about halfway through his health, though, right now. About halfway through his health. But yeah, Goku greatly raises his attack by 50%. So the fact that he rose his attack, if he super attacks again, other than this physical Omega, I think we could be cooked. Because he can super attack 2 times in a turn, I believe. I believe he can super attack 2 times. Yeah, he can super twice in a turn. It's not guaranteed, but he can. Yeah, okay. But yeah, okay, here we go. This is good. I'm fine with this because maybe I am fine with doing this instead. As long as we have a floating unit lowering attack, we should be okay. I am super worried about this Omega right here because I don't have him link leveled. I do not have this fool link leveled. Could we... No, yes, we can. Okay. So what I wanted to check was, I wanted to check if we could actually revive right now. And as long as we have the potential to revive, I think we'll be A-okay. I should not have grabbed those red orbs, evidently, because we have to be at such a low HP threshold. But we should be fine. We keep lowering Goku's attack, as I said. As long as we're lowering Goku's attack, it's fine. I'm curious what other teams people use, though. Obviously, you don't have to use Omega. You can use whatever units do lower attack. I think you could make a stupidly funny team if you found, like, I don't know, some crazy combination of units that can just constantly keep lowering attack and, like, to a large degree like this. You could just keep, like, pummeling at his health bar until you win. I think it would just be freaking hilarious. You know, if you just go through this long, painstaking fight and end up freaking killing him after, like, turn 200 or something funny like that. Okay. I think we should be fine, I hope. We have a lot of lowering attack here. But yeah, you got to keep those stacks up. Got to keep those stacks up. This is painful. It's not painful, actually. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. This is funny. This is just funny to me. Also, props to anybody that knows the theme song that is playing currently in the background. Props to you, man. Props to you. Please do tell me if you do. Ooh, we almost had a double there. Yeah, if you got your own physical Omega, I still think that this is potentially possible. You just need to be smarter about some of the units. Once again, I think you can use items here, and I think if you used items, you probably could be 100% fine. This is, like, that right there was, like, the worst case scenario. Like, you get hit with the worst potential unit to get hit with. But in instances like this, we're going to use this active skill. And it'll lower Goku's attack even further, because that's what his does. His lowers his attack by attack and defense with 30%. So you know, I think we're pretty solid here. Yeah, I think we'll be pretty much good. And we get the Dokkan mode. We might even kill right here. We might even kill. I think we might actually win right here. It's truly Dokkan time. No. If he had crit, we probably would have won if it was a crit. It's just because I was using a 55%. I'm a low level warrior. I'm low level, man. I couldn't do it. I think we're fine still. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, it's friggin' no damage. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. I still think we have the potential to revive as well. Even at the worst case of scenario, I think we can still revive right now. I think that's the funnier part. Yeah, even the LR Shadow Dragons are not taking any damage now because we've lowered his attack so much. It's just so funny to me. It's just so funny. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I mean, the other LR Omega is just going to finish this off and we're good to go. So, but anyways, yeah, once again, guys, let me know if there's any other team that you were able to get this done with. Full... you know, not rainbow, but extreme class units. Uh-oh. No way. Are we actually gonna lose? This STR Omega is garbage, man. If he gets hit with a super, we're dead. Okay, we're fine. We lowered his attack so much that he can't even do damage to the freaking Omega STR unit that I haven't even link leveled. That's how much we lowered this fool's damage. Can you believe that? We We lowered this guy's freaking damage so much. He can't even hurt the weakest units on this team. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay, now it's officially over. It's got to be over, right? Finally. It's finally over. All right. No itemed it with a GT Bosses team. Yeah, I know I'm not the first one to do this. That's fine. I'm fine that I'm not the first one to do this. I was just looking forward to this. I was looking forward to this. I'm not even kidding. I've been looking forward to doing this for freaking... what? Since February? It's been a hot minute. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day and a good night.